Sean, what is your down and dirty for this
Mm,
show?
mm. So we just got done with Thanksgiving. Okay. We got done with Thanksgiving. And Thanksgiving, as we know, family, close friends, all that come together. And sometimes at Thanksgiving, family and friends come together that haven't seen each other in a long time because when they get together, yeah, they bicker and
Yeah. Oh
argue
yeah.
and go back and forth. And so sometimes during the year, they tend to stay away from each other. I want to caution you not to do that. When I went to see my parents, somewhere in there, obviously I was a little sour about some things after the game. So I was in a certain type of mood, but a conversation got started. And kind of got heated, and we got into it, and there was a point where some people were like, just leave it alone, just stop it, blah blah. But with me, I'm kind of like my dad, so I just, we're gonna get to the end of it. We're gonna figure it out and get to the way. But and we kind of did iron it out or get to it. But as when you do that, a lot of times there's hurt feelings, there's hurt emotions, and we tend to then clam up, or maybe I'm speaking for myself, but you tend to harbor resentment and anger, and then all of a sudden you stop doing things that are hanging out or enjoying it. I've
Yeah.
been in situations like that where that's happened at one point in the day, and then for the rest of the day I'm not talking to that person. And I sat there and thought about it. I'm like, bro, you're 40. I'm seeing my parents once or twice, you know what I mean, in the last couple of months. And, I'm going to see them for 2 or 3 days here.
Yeah.
You gotta get past that. You gotta get to this point where it's like, I understand you want to win this fight or you want to continue to be angry, whatever. But now all I can think about is, dag, I wish I would have been there in a couple minutes longer. I wish I would have seen them a
Yes.
couple, and I'm not even I can't really remember. I do remember what it was about, but for the sake of this story, I can't really remember what the whole
I
thing was about.
understand.
But
I understand.
yeah, so I just caution you guys: do not give into that anger, that feeling of resentment, and don't do it, because I don't want you to miss what might be really great time and time to spend with people, because you can't get that back. And as we've seen, even in our community, when people have lost loved ones, you once you lose it, you are dream praying, wishing for it back. So definitely take that time to relax, get back, and move on. Let it go, as Catherine says, because you'd rather be with them talking and everything like that than wishing you could later on. So there you go.
100%. 100%. Man, I freaking love that, man. Don't do that, Miss Spencer. You know I love her.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. You, you saw the video. That was right around that time too.
But you already know that is such a good message, though. Don't walk away. Time is too precious. Time
Yeah.
is
Yes.
just too precious, man.